Ladies and gentlemen, a while back Valve called upon all the community artists to create skins for a spy collection for CS2. But despite months passing and over 7,000 workshop entries, they still have yet to add any to the game. So today I've decided to pick through them, show you guys some of my favorites, do a little bit of a mock draft, if you will, of some things I would like to see in that update. One little caveat though, I will say a lot of these skins are a lot nicer than you would expect to see. I didn't see a ton of industrial grade skins when I was looking. They're all like mil-spec or worse, so if you're a skin creator, get on there and make some industrial grade skins. I think you would get a bag for that. Just wanted to give that caveat before we get into it. I don't think some of the ones I picked for industrial could be industrial. They're too good. Very importantly, guys, just remember, if you see a skin that you like and you hope it gets added to the game, make sure you go down to the description. I'll have all of them linked. You click it and you vote for it to be added. That's how we get them in the game. The guys that make these skins, they spend tons of time on them and they would greatly appreciate that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to go ahead and start us off with the P2000 scan lines. This is a pattern-based skin, kind of cool. I do like he's hidden some stuff in it, you know, so you could be trying to get like the 3 hearts up at the top. You could be trying to get the eagle, you know, centered on the gun, or maybe you're just trying to get the scan line, you know, centered over the trigger or centered over the handguard, wherever. Max scan versus least scan. I think this is really cool to have like super low in the collection. Next up, we have the R8, wait for it, 𝓙𝓾𝓲𝓬𝔂, I think that's how we're saying it. This is the TF2 spy handgun.
What are you, president of his fan club?
No. That would be your mother.
What the? Wait,
It's very tastefully done. It's still the R8, but we've got those kind of markings and inscriptions we see on the spy from TF2's pistol. It's very cool. A lot of references to TF2. You know, we're kind of collaborating across Valve IP, even though I don't know if any of y'all play TF2 still or try to. I typically do around like Christmas and Halloween when they're doing those map rotations. Valve has totally forgotten about it. Like I don't even think they know like the servers are online anymore. They just do like nothing for it anymore, which is like really a shame because it does have a reasonably healthy market, I think. I'm not super involved in the skin scene for that, but it's a really fun game and a lot of people really love it still and they've kind of abandoned it. I'm getting sidetracked a little bit though. This skin's beautiful. I think it's so cool, like, you know, kind of collaborating across like Valve IP. And also though, it's Spy. Spy is the person I definitely played the least of on TF2, but still really cool and I would love to see this in the game. Next up, we have the M249 eavesdrop. This one's very cool. My favorite part about this one, obviously, you know, it's like listening equipment. He's doing a ton of work on our magazine down at the bottom, making it look like a radio and stuff. I love the 3.5mm cable wrapped around the handguard and the butt of the gun. So cool. Quick editor's note, I just realized that there is a camera on the front of this thing. I was thinking this was like an audio recording device, which it might be too, but there is definitely a camera on the front and that is fucking awesome. I don't bring that up at all, but that's very cool. I'm a dipshit. Back to the video. I think the rest of the gun looks really cool as well. You know, it's just silver, black, like standard looking kind of M249, but there's some really tasteful things done all over it that just make it into spy equipment. And I think that's really cool. Next up, we have the 𝓙𝓾𝓲 basic module. I think this is a very clean 𝓙𝓾𝓲. It's not super, you know, there's not a ton going on with it, right? It's very basic, but it has that spy look, you know. One thing, and I could just totally be missing something, I don't know what on the screen it's supposed to mean. Maybe like a nod to CS or, you know, Valve in general, some sort of thing that makes sense. I mean, maybe this does make sense and I'm an idiot and it says something, I just don't get it, but like, I think it looks good, but that seems like amiss to me. And again, call me an idiot if I'm just totally missing something and let me know down in the comments. Next up, we have the AUG X2 mode. This one's very basic. This is the one that I felt the best about putting in the light blue. Again, this could be a mil-spec, but I just mean like some of these skins I've already shown y'all, they have too much going on to be this low. It is what it is. This one is very basic, right? It looks great. It's a great looking skin, a lot going on, some cool colors. It looks like a real weapon that, you know, like an agent would use, which is why it's in here, but just a really, really solid basic skin. Next up, this is my favorite of the light blue ones I did. This is going to be the G3 Interceptor. This thing is awesome. I love the way this thing looks. It really made me take note of how in CS2 we're letting the creators play with the scopes. He's making it green and it's got that like really cool reticule on it. We've got green highlights all over the weapon. This one is like masterclass. I fuck with this one heavy. For a blue, super cool. I need this in the game and I want to put green stickers all over it. I mean, it is awesome. It reminds me of playing like Splinter Cell when I was a kid. It has that look of like a dude you're about to assassinate in Splinter Cell, you know, out in the Arctic, and he's holding one of these up, like just looking off a balcony, blow his brains out. Again, it's a blue. It's not light blue. I have it as a light blue, but it's a blue. Very cool though. Hope we see this one added at some point. We're moving on to our first mil-spec level skin, and I chose the P90 Relay. This thing is absolutely awesome. It's reminding me of that M249 a little bit, in that, you know, we've got cable wrapping all around it and stuff, but man, these guys just did an incredible job with this thing, making it look like, you know, some sort of radio recording device. We have the cassette tape pressed into the back. This is one that I think you would have a hard time putting stickers on because there's just so much going on it already, but the inspect, turning, and like looking at the cassette, that would be absolutely awesome. It's just a really solid lower tier skin, but one I hope to see added because they did a great job on this. It's a beautiful skin. Next up, give me a second on this one. Just don't do your comment yet. We have the MP5SD Volt gun. And now what I will say is I don't think some of the pictures on this one do it justice. When you see this one in game, I think it looks way better than some of these renders. I think it might be the lighting here in some of these first renders is not so good. But then when we look at it in game, I really like this one. It's weird, you know, it's not... We're doing a spy case and it's almost like mad scientist kind of looking, right? Like it's very like exposed motherboard kind of color, wires going everywhere. We have those big copper coils. One thing about this one too is in stat track, I think it looks really good. I think the stat track looks like it fits on it. I think it's cool when artists do that, but I think those other renders aren't doing it justice. You guys let me know in the comments if I'm crazy. I think this one's actually really nice. I like it a lot. This is a really good skin, great work. I would love to see it in the game at some point. Next up, USPS Nighthawk. This almost sounds bad. Simple, just in color, right? We're not doing anything too crazy, but we're going absolutely insane with the normal maps and the depth all over this and the level of detail. It's insane. Somebody just absolutely is just flexing their ability to make skins with this one, right? Like it's so impressive. They're doing so much with two colors here. Black with just a couple of like little accents of red all over it. This thing is absolutely awesome. It does look like something a spy would shoot you in the back of the head with. Very cool. I would love to see this one in the game. I don't think it could be higher than mil-spec. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we could teeter up into purple with this one just because it's so cool looking, even though it's very black and not a ton of color going on, but super cool. Would love to see it. Next up, guys, we have the Sawed Off Intel. I believe this is the last of our mil-spec skins. This one does something pretty cool in that, you know, we've seen a couple that have screens and their listening devices or whatever, kind of like this one, but I think something that's really cool about this one, it does have that sort of futuristic, you know, weird pattern all along it, orange and black. We're not just doing black like we normally do with, you know, a recording device kind of skin. We have some color going on, but also the screen, right? I think this screen is very interesting, you know? It's showing like the file of a guy you're recording or whatever, but also in damaged on this one, the screen gets cracked. I think that's super cool. I don't think that would be valuable, right? Like if you got a battle scarred one, you probably wouldn't desire, you know, a horribly cracked screen, but it is so cool, right? And I think this guy did a really good job on the wear map for this one, because just when we look at the factory new compared to the one that's damaged down below it, that is very impressive. Now, market value if this was added to the game, I don't think a ton of people are going to be like, oh, I want the super fucked up one. I probably would, but I have a idiot CS brain, so I'm just like, I want a fact new one, I want a fully battle scarred one. That's just how I am. But super cool. Think you did a really good job on this one, and I would hope to see it as a mil spec. Okay guys, getting into our first purple here. This one is luxurious, right? We've been doing spy tech, stuff like that, a lot of darker colors. We're breaking out of that a little bit, right? We're getting brown, some gold. I was thinking sort of like a briefcase, right? I mean, it's called the debrief. That's obviously kind of what he's alluding to with it. It has that Louis Vuitton kind of luxurious leather look to it, but I think that's really cool, and I think it does fit kind of a spy theme, right? Very cool. Very, when I say spy, I'm imagining like American black suits, you know, like very stealthy. This gives like MI6, James Bond, very luxurious kind of spy, which I still think is very cool. I think the maps on it look really cool when it gets damaged, you know. I think it still looks pretty awesome. I love how the leather, when it's damaged around the seams and stuff like that, that's really what leather does, you know. It like chips away and reveals the underneath. Very cool. I think he did a very great job, and I would love to see this one as a purple in the game. Next up, guys, we have the PX Mac 10 locked. This one's looking to do a couple different things, and I think it does them very well. It's not the most striking when you initially look at it, right? Very dark, kind of military green. Cool normal maps, right? Like, we've got a lot of depth all over it. But guys, this one has that sort of reactive, when you shoot it, it lights up pattern that you can see going through the middle of it. But also, I love the screen on the back. Like, you're looking at a radar, you're tracking people. It's doing a lot. And I think that's cool for a spy case, right? Like, it's supposed to be this very advanced equipment that has tons going on, and I think this one hits it out of the park in that kind of area. Guys, last of our purples here, we have the 5.7 tracking system. This thing is absolutely gorgeous just looking at it from the side, but I like that this is a different kind of spy tech, right? We've seen a ton of recording devices, things like that, but this one, he's trying to make it into like almost like a tagging dart gun, right? So you shoot a guy with it, and now you're tracking him. It has the camera on the back where you're aiming. We've seen that with some other stuff, like people have tried to make Mac 10s where it's like a video camera that you're looking through, and those are super cool. I don't think we've got one of those in the game, but we've known since CS2 came out that that's possible. I think this one does it really well. I like this one a ton, and I want us to get something in the game where we kind of have that weird distortion where it looks like you're recording when you're looking at stuff. I think that would be cool, and I think this would be a good one to break us in. Moving into our first pink, guys, we have the Op Chamberlain V6. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I think it would have to be a red. I'm saying it's a pink. I think this thing might have to be a red. It looks so good. There's so much going on with it. It's giving Unit 01 from Evangelion. Any gay guys out there that understand that reference, sound off in the comments. They've given us the ability with CS2 to make these scopes crazy looking. Love this one. This is a little more mech sci-fi kind of theme, but also I thought it did kind of give like super special secret spy sniper, right? If it was black and gray instead of this purple color, which maybe you had a variant of that. I'll be honest, I just saw this one. I love the accenting. I love the muted purple color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Does it break theme a little bit? Yeah, it kind of does, but it's just cool, and I want to see it in the game. Next up, our final pink before we get to the red, we have the Glock 18 Legacy. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I think most of you guys, just looking at these pictures of this, you know who the creator is. It's 𝓙𝓾𝓲𝓬𝓂. I can't see it right now. I'm pretty sure his name's 𝓙𝓾𝓲𝓬𝓂, and he made the AK-47 porcelain and stuff like that. I've talked about it in the past. I mean, this guy, insanely talented. Insanely talented. And now how about I talk about the skin that's on the screen? This thing's gorgeous. It has old PC vibes, 90s PC kind of vibes, but that screen going across it is gorgeous. All these random neon colors on it. It's reminding me of Dwarf Fortress a little bit. Very cool I/O underneath with the USB port, SIM card port, stuff like that. And I love whatever shade of green that is that he's using for the accent colors. Absolutely beautiful. And another thing, the power port being on where you like grab it, it's got like the PC PSU input. I think it's called like a C-type connector. I can't remember what those are called. But very cool. I mean, masterclass. This guy, insanely talented. He's one of my favorite artists. He's probably a lot of your guys's as well. Very cool. Hope we see this one in the game, but I think it would be a red. I think it's too good. I don't think it can be a pink. Last up, guys, but certainly not least, we have the AK-47 access granted. I love the colors on this. Now, we've kind of been all over the place with the spy stuff. And if you're not mad at me, I appreciate you for giving me some leniency. We're kind of going in between like MI6 James Bond spy, American spy, like we're all over the place and the way things look. Cartoon spy from TF2, you know. This is very we're getting back into like cartoon spy territory, right? This is very sci-fi-y, but it is still spy adjacent. I think this thing's just gorgeous, though. I love the keyboard mag. I love these orange accents all over it. It looks like some sort of like Overwatch weapon a little bit, right? Like it looks like something that somebody in Overwatch would use, but I think it is still just absolutely gorgeous and looks like some secret thing that a spy would use. I'll be honest though, the reason that I picked this one is I would love to have an AK with this color scheme. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Everything Valve gives us to mess with his skin, so like pattern based, float based, like all that stuff, he's doing something with all of it. So he's got a custom wear overlay. So we've got that cool cracking like we saw in the sawed-off that looks so good. We also have glossy finger smudges all over the weapon that are seed based, which is cool, but I almost think he needs a picture in here kind of showing what he's talking about because I'm not seeing it. Now, you guys tell me if I'm crazy. I'm not seeing random smudges all over it that look different in any of the images. Maybe I'm insane, but that is cool. I believe him that he did it. I'm just not seeing it. And I do really also like that the yellowed plastic and stuff is float based as well. Just every aspect of this skin they're giving him to make into like something really cool. He took like full advantage of it. I appreciate the hell out of that. The fact that where your palm is on the foregrip for it, it's like allowing you to use the weapon. You can see there's like a handprint that's scanning your hand and being like, yep, you're the guy that's allowed to use this weapon. That's super cool. I hope this didn't disappoint some of you guys, because I know you could kind of say this is more sci-fi than spy themed, but I still just think it's a really cool weapon. And again, I think we're more in like cartoon spy land with this one than like real life spy land, but I really love this one. Would absolutely want to see it in the game at some point. There it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed getting to pick through the skins again. We've got a ton of talented workshop creators that are contributing these days. Again, make sure you go down in the description if you saw any that you liked and you support the creators. That's how we get these skins in the game. Super sorry I haven't been around much these days. I've just been really busy with work and stuff like that, but we'll save that story for another time. What I want you guys to tell me is, do you want to see me do this with the Arabian Mythology collection next? That's the other one that they posed when they posed the Spy collection. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I missed you guys, and I will see you next time.